So was the Spangenhelm the sauciest helmet of the medieval era? Well, in terms of functionality compared to its later medieval counterparts, it gets blown out of the water, but in terms of what it offered for the time period, it's the perfect side chick. What made it one of Europe's most popular helmets from the 6th century all the way up until the 11th century and even beyond that was how effective it was and how easy it was to produce. It was made up of these small metal plates which made it extremely easy for a blacksmith to work with, and these plates were connected by these strips known as the Spangen, coming from the German word braces, and it formed a conical shape or rounded shape on top of your head, which was the perfect shape for a helmet because if someone twatted you on the head, it would deflect the blow away from your brain. If you had a bit of extra money and wanted to protect yourself more, you could bling out your helmet with accessories such as nasal pieces, cheek pieces, full face guards, chainmail aventails, and reinforced brows. And not forgetting the coolest of the lot, the eye protection, which probably would have been quite intimidating to face on the battlefield, and these were often known as spectacle helmets because you don't want to be fighting for your life without a trip to Specsavers first. With similar designs also being shown in helmets like these, which I believe aren't directly Spangen helms, but Vendel helms which originated in Scandinavia and England during the later millennium, although they might be called crested helmets, although helmet terminology is a whole weird thing. They look like Spangen helms, just a better version. While the Spangenhelm was some of the hottest property in medieval Europe, it didn't actually originate in medieval Europe. It came from the Eurasian region, from the nomadic Iranian tribes who came over and migrated to Europe and brought it along with them, along with other things such as the lamella helmet, and the Europeans just put their spin on it. And of course, like any side ting, there's a reason why they ain't your main chick yet, with the Spangenhelm also having a few flaws. One of them being with all these plates added on, and extra plates added for protection, it would have caused a lot of weight and strain on the wearer's neck, which wouldn't have been ideal in the heat of battle when you have to turn really quickly to see what's going on. And with all these plates being fixed together, these fixings now become a weak point your opponent can target, as he twats you on the head a few times, hoping your helmet falls apart in one of these areas. And it also would have required a bit of maintenance with all these fixings to keep it in tip-top shape. As metallurgy techniques improved, the Spangenhelm got superseded by helmets such as the nasal helm, which was almost exactly identical as the Spangenhelm in design, but instead of multiple plates being fixed together, it was usually just one piece of metal, or maybe two for the nasal piece, which mitigated the flaws of the Spangenhelm.